I didn't mute myself that entire time. Have you guys just been listening to me breathing? Honestly, that is so on brand. Oh dear. Hey, Whale Hug Man. Hey, Max, welcome in. Hey, Poi. Hey, Emily. It's been a minute or two since I was able to drop by. Honestly, it's been a minute or two since I streamed regularly. Like, I think I stopped in, like, I don't know, late November or something. And then didn't stream for a bit, and then only realized recently that I could stream here. So yeah, hi, welcome everybody. My throat is so sore. My throat is so sore. My throat is always sore, though. This is just something I've been coming to live with. Yeah, just doing a little catch up today. We're working on a bit of a new schedule while I am away. So it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2:30 p.m. GMT for a couple hours. How am I doing besides the sore throat? I'm alright. Things have been a lot better lately. I feel a lot better. Just in general, which is really, really nice. Just feel a lot better in general. Not that I haven't been having bad days. Bad days are just part and parcel with life. You just gotta learn how to deal with them. And it's been slow, but getting there. How are you guys all doing? It does feel like, well, it has been a long time since I last regularly did this. And I gotta update that Blue Sky thing. I am on Blue Sky, but honestly, I put everything everywhere now. I am still on Twitter because I commit to only posting nice things on Twitter because I know it's a hellscape of a site, but there are still good things there and I want to give some people hope. So I am still on Twitter. Slow doesn't matter, progress is progress. Exactly. Stronger than me. Oh, I don't know that you would have said that last year. I'm doing good, thanks, being lazy on my week off. And fair play to you. But yeah, well, it's not really something we can compare. We are just getting through life in the only ways we know how. And like, as long as we're not hurting other people, boy did I hurt a lot of people last year. One of those things where I didn't even realise I was doing it and then it was just like, shit. But, I mean, it's self-awareness, right? As soon as you're aware of what you're doing, you can at least work towards finding ways to fix it. But if you just, I don't know, life is hard. Life is so hard, but I also say it's not actually that complicated. That's the annoying thing about life. It is simultaneously simple and complex. And it's just like, why can't we just, I don't know, live nice lives? Live nice lives. Letting and growing is what is important. Trying every day to be the best you can be. Exactly. God, there's so much purple in chat. There's so much purple. I'm certainly not perfect, but I just try my best. That's all we can hope to do. Purple gang. Yeah, have you ever had that thing where you got a particular name on Twitch and you're like, that particular name is a particular colour? Oh, I never actually updated that. all of my timers are now coming out to play, and they're reminding me that I'm actually quite bad at my job. And I do have a new clip out on the old YubTub. So if you guys, I say it's a new clip, it's actually a really old clip, but it's new to YouTube. So I'm gonna update that. And I'm gonna do a thing, get that video, there we go. There's a new, I'm gonna say there's a clip. It says brand new video, and while I do have videos out on my channel, clips, man. Yep. And I'm just gonna copy paste that in, and I'm gonna, oh no, not all purple. You ruined it. That's alright, I'm gonna pin that. But yeah, if you would like to check out my clips and stuff on the old YouTube, that would be cool. But yeah. But yeah, have you ever had that where you got a name on Twitch or you've changed your name and it is a different color. With Sarah Vices, I could never pick a color for that because it was just my name for all intents and purposes. Thank you. Don't worry, smokers, we do. We love all turquoise people, or sea foam, whatever the hell color that is. But when I went to Sarah Whiskers, that was sort of like, that read to me pale pink. Bex, that's a red. Punkozy, that's purple. These names, they all have different colors. I mean, Punkozy couldn't be red. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm not actually sure if that's because it begins with P or not. They both begin with P. Hey, I'm onto something there. No, I'm not. No, we're not. What is going on? That shouldn't... What? We're not doing... What is happening? What? Why are all... No, we're not doing that. We're not playing Garden of the Sea. We haven't played Garden of the Sea in like 4 months. We only played it once. I need to update all this. I need to delete that one. Go away. Thank you. Why didn't any of these come out when I was streaming last time? Why are they all just like, hi? We're not... But check out Garden of the Sea. It was fun. It was the PC release of a VR game. It was fun. That was the one where I launched the starter seeds into the drink. And you need those. And fun fact, you can't swim in that game. So those seeds were just gone. Were you doing a test stream? Maybe how many minutes? I don't think so. The fact that I don't exactly know what that means. I mean, potentially not. But I feel like these all shouldn't be coming out at the same time. Okay. Half of them are set to 5 minutes and 5 lines, which... honestly, I probably did do. But I don't remember doing that. Okay, Jingle Jam can also fuck off. You haven't had that in over a month. I am a professional. I am a professional. But it's gone crazy. It has. The thing is, I definitely like accidentally clicked something when I was setting up another timer earlier, but that shouldn't. That one misclick shouldn't have reset a bunch of them to 5 minutes and 5 lines. So I'm guessing I just did this, and then for some reason maybe I hadn't connected stream elements. Oh, I did do an update about 20 minutes before starting, and I've got the OBS stream elements built-in thing. Could that be it? I also hate stream elements timers. I hate them. I had an issue setting my timers to like multiples of 5, so then they ended up spamming. Yeah, see, that's how I like to do it, because that's a way for me to like sort of space it out, at least in my own head. But why does it have to be like this? Why does it have to have an online and an offline interval? I know you can turn the offline one off, but still, it still shows up when it's collapsed in the list. And why does it have to be by chat lines? Like, I've set something to be like every 10 minutes, but like every 20 chat lines. And that thing doesn't appear for like an hour. I don't understand. Stop. Hi, Candle. I'm having a crisis with stream elements. It's just freaking me out. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Don't need it. Go away. Okay, merch. 5 minutes, 5 lines. I'm gonna set it to 0 lines. Yeah, I'm doing this on stream manually right now. Hope you're doing okay, Candle. Hope everybody's doing okay while I'm losing my mind because Stream Elements hates me. You know what? Not every 1 minute because that's crazy. 10 minutes? Not intervals of 5, because then it spams them all at once. Not intervals of 5. No worries, we're all just chilling out. Good, 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 good. There is meant to be like, this is meant to be like a catch-up stream to catch you all up on what I've been doing and what I plan to do, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I wonder what setting it to 0 chat lines will actually do. I almost dread to think. I almost dread to think. But we're gonna try it anyway. The problem is, I have too many things on timers. I have too many things on timers. Too many things. Too many things. I'll actually delete. No, wait. Will I delete that? For feck's sake, my chat is on my tiny monitor and it's just been clogged up with Stream Elements shit. Please stop. Stop spamming chat. Please. Please. Okay, ad break. I hope I've set that up right. Discord. I don't think we need a timer for that. If we've got a chat command. Don't need one for the video either, because I'll just pin it at the start of each stream. I'll just put it in manually. Subs, sure. Is that something I need to actually talk about at some point? And I'll put that at. No, I don't want it to be that frequent. Not multiples of 5, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. While I'm... Hi everybody, I'm super professional and I do all of my stream maintenance on stream for everybody to see. Today I heard birdsong, which is quite unusual for this early in the year, although not nearly as unusual as the singing being inside the local supermarket. Did a bird get in the shop? I actually love it when they do that. $27 minutes? Can I put that to 0? No, apparently there needs to be at least some kind of value in offline interval, even if it's not on. Yep, leave that. Right. I've tried to set up an ad timer to warn people in chat when ads are happening. But I don't know that that's actually gonna work. Why can't they just make this more simple? Huh? 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 Why can't they just make this more simple? Don't need that. Okay, I've trimmed down that list exponentially. Hello Vigsley, hi. I didn't get completely distracted by Stream Elements completely clogging up my chat with timers that shouldn't have been going off when they did. You can always fine tune the times later on or as they come up. I still don't know how to work it. I've been streaming for almost 4 years and I still don't know how to work Stream Elements timers. I just sort of... You named the bird Simon. Great. That's a good name for a bird. Stream Elements is weird, and it's actually something, excuse me, I've been meaning to cycle out and use something else, because apparently, I don't know, some kind of shareholder is from Israel or something. I don't know. Or howdy, what in chat? How are we doing today? I'm okay. Not in pain today, which is just as well because my gag reflex refused to swallow my pain pill earlier, and I had to spit it out in the bin. But Monday, Tuesday, bad pain days. But doing all right today. Although now that I've said that, my knees hurt because of course they do. But yeah, just trying to work things out here. Trying to just work it out. That one song from High School Musical 2. I'm really tired. I've been sleeping really well, which is nice, because over the weekend I slept like absolute shit. But I've been sleeping a little too well, so I didn't actually have time to record any videos this morning before the counselling, so that was a bit annoying. But I'm not beating myself up for it because there's no point. And something I'm definitely learning is that chronic fatigue is just going to kick my ass sometimes. Fibre is going to kick my ass sometimes. Sometimes they'll team up and do it in the same day, in the same week, the same 2, 3, 4 week period. Sometimes they just like doing that. Sometimes they like working together, sometimes they don't. But yeah. But yeah, I do enjoy sleeping. Sleep is pretty good. But I also like working. It's very rude, but yeah, you gotta listen to your body. And like, I've actually set up a work rota on my phone for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, not Thursdays. Because I'm off on Thursdays. I say off. I work for myself. There is beauty in working for yourself, but also even conditions have to have a schedule. I wish they told me what it was. But yeah, even if you're self-employed, it's great that you don't have anyone to answer for, but you do, because you gotta answer to yourself. And that is a lot harder than I think people realize. And you gotta be disciplined, and you gotta, like, have a structure. You gotta have, like, set work hours. Yeah, I would love it if they told me the schedule. I could work around it, but they don't. They're just like, hey, you remember the old knee injury? Oh, geez, my fingers, my hands were so sore yesterday. Just bending them was so sore. Disciplined? Bleh. I quite like being disciplined. They get told the morning of. I never said it wasn't. They don't tell me in the morning. If I did, with the thing, the way I'm actually thinking of upping my pain pills because, changing my pain pills because I took 2 yesterday and I was still in intense pain. So I'm not sure if they were actually working and taking the edge off a lot, or if they just weren't working at all. I think I might need something a bit stronger because I was in a lot of pain yesterday. And I was really grumpy all day. I'm amazed I managed to record 2 videos in which I did not get all grumpy, especially considering I hit a wall with Holy Potatoes Were in Space. Considering I was like, I'm gonna buy this $6,000 upgrade. Okay, so how do I implement the upgrade? Could not for the life of me find that option anywhere. It was for an extra bed in the therapy room, and I couldn't find how to actually put it in. So I was like, so I'm just $6,000 out of cash. I've got this very expensive blueprint sitting somewhere, and I could not find out where. Could not find it. And also, Holy Potatoes Were in Space. Really cute game. You play as like potatoes in space, in case the title wasn't enough of a giveaway. But boy, that game does not mess around. I'm trying not to swear as much. It does not mess around. You get your butt kicked really easily. And I have no idea what I'm doing. Here's a question. How do you know when it's them and not a pulled muscle on occasion, or both? Does it feel familiar? Well, that's the knee. That's the knee injury. At least I did that when I was 9. Gymnastics. Do you know I used to be sporty? I used to get picked for sports events at my schools. I came second in the relay. That is still a personal achievement. But when it's fibro, it's everywhere. And it's more surface level than it is muscles or bones. It's like leaning on something will hurt. Having a blanket on my arms will hurt. Resting my legs on top of each other will hurt, so I have to actually lay them out like separately when I'm in bed. Life is harsh, especially if you were a potato in space. Oh, I mean, I feel like they get by pretty well, or they would if I wasn't in charge. Yeah, and chronic fatigue is presenting with new symptoms, which is real fun. Life is starch, indeed. Since my legs stopped working last Sunday, I couldn't stand up. In fact, when I tried, I fell out of my bed. That was fun. Couldn't stand up without help. Luckily, I did have help. Lovely BF was there, and he was absolute champion. But that was a bit shit, not being able to stand up. Life is life. Who cares at this point? We just gotta knuckle down and deal with it. Glad you had someone there. That's awful. I say it's a new symptom. So that's the thing that's actually become very apparent. The more time I spend with my boyfriend, is there's a lot of things that I just sort of took for granted before. Like if I was, because my body can't regulate temperature, which before, when it was just me and Tobes, I was just like, oh, I'm just cold. Oh, I'm just hot. No, I'm running a low-grade fever. When I'm hot, my skin is burning. And I was just like, oh, I just need to shed some layers. No, I need to burn that fever out. When I'm cold, I am freezing. I am freezing. Even if the heating is on, I am freezing. Not something I actually noticed until he was there to be like, you're actually like burning up. And I was like, oh. It's crazy how often I have to re-look up chronic fatigue and fibro symptoms just to double check. It's like, oh, I'm feeling a bit differently shit today. Is that one of these things? Yes, it is. Like flu-like symptoms. That's a fun one. And chronic fatigue does, of course, cause dizziness, disorientation, imbalance, which is why I couldn't stand up. I have to do that for my condition sometimes too. It's crazy how myriad they are. And that's something I want to do when I go home, because I will be going home. I did have plans to maybe relocate down here, but a few things happened that I realised that wasn't possible. One of the things I want to do is get an official, actual, proper neurological diagnosis for these conditions, because shockingly enough, I don't actually have one for either of them. Because it took me 2 years to diagnose chronic fatigue, and it took me calling them up and saying, hey, you've done blood tests about 20 times in the last 2 years and it's all come back negative. And they're like, oh yeah, well if it's negative we don't tend to follow up. And I was like, yeah, but you're testing to rule out everything else. And they were just like, oh well then I guess you do have chronic fatigue. No support for it here though. No support for chronic fatigue on my stupid shitty island. That's a list of reasons why I want to leave. And fibro, luckily, only took 2 weeks to be identified, if not diagnosed. And the doctor who did it didn't stay at the practice. And honestly, trying to get an appointment now is damn near impossible, since they insist you either use the automated booking system, so I just go first available appointment with any doctor. Sorry, your criteria, we cannot find anything to match your criteria. Or call them up and talk to a receptionist, and they're like, oh yeah, call back at 8 a.m. Bitch, I have chronic fatigue. I can't wake up at 8 a.m. and be a functional member of society for the rest of that day. And also, if I do call them up at 8 a.m., I am on hold for 45 minutes, at which point they'll say, use the automated booking system. No, we have different medical systems, but I know that feeling so well. It took so long to get my diagnoses. I mean, you could have stopped at no support for you on your shitty island. Seems like they're very keen to get people to leave that place. And yet, I keep seeing articles that are saying, move to the Scottish Island for this job and we'll set you up with like a 35k per annum paycheck. They really want people to go there, but they don't make it an easy place for people to stay. Oh gee, I know that pain. I have a rare disease that will literally have only found one doctor that knows about it, so basically I have to follow her wherever she goes. Oh, that is rough. Yeah, and with my GP is the most sought after doctor on the island, because she is the most competent So therefore, in most high demand and the least likely you're actually able to get an appointment with. And guess what my group practice started doing before I went away? They stopped accepting e-consults. They stopped accepting e-consults. So now there is literally no way for me to actually talk to a fucking doctor. Trying not to swear. Sometimes I succeed. It's so frustrating. Oh, and they're closed every single Thursday for staff training. And NHS 24 doesn't care that they're closed every Thursday for staff training. If you have a problem that you need to talk to somebody about on a Thursday where I live, NHS 24 will be like, it's usual office hours for your local surgery, and then just hang up on you. But you call up the surgery, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we're closed for staff training today. What the hell do they need training for? Oh, and that's not the best part. The best part is I went in there to use the machine to do my blood pressure. Friday afternoon, couldn't get an appointment, which is why I was going in to use the machine instead of getting a nurse or a doctor to do it. The place was deserted. There wasn't a single person waiting for an appointment. I am convinced that the GPs in this country are all going on silent strike for whatever reason, but the people who are suffering for it are the everyday people who need to talk to doctors. Thank you for the hug. It is just so frustrating. And that leads me to the other thing, because I am still trying to move away. It's going to take a while. Not least because still fundraising. Don't want to try and move until that hits 1,000, because it's going to cost me a fair bit. Thank you, boy, for the hug as well. It's going to cost me a fair bit. Oh no, it worked. It worked for me anyway. It shouldn't have a cooldown, that one. Hugs, they are a limitless resource. But yeah, I want to wait until I've got £1,000 in my savings pot before booking anything, because it's probably going to cost a lot of money to move all my stuff down from that stupid island. Not least because no mainland removal vans will go there, so I have to use the one that's there, and they will take it down to Glasgow, and then they'll switch it over to one of the mainland ones, and they'll take it the rest of the way. Yes, unlimited hugs. Hugs are great. I love hugs. Don't know what I'd do without hugs. I miss my cat. I miss Toby. I can't blame the doctors. For the most part, they try to help people, but gutting public spending. Yeah, it is annoying. It's like, I do sympathize with them, but there's nothing I can do about that. They're going on strike, but it's not... Going on strike isn't hurting the people that they think it's hurting the people who actually need them. That's what's annoying me. Like, I get it, I do. But people need them. Like, everyday people need help, and they're not getting it. Sorry, itchy ear. Yeah, it does. But yeah, still trying to move, but still working on it. One of the people I'm staying with helped me do a budget, and I probably could afford a low rent place here, but one of the issues I've been running into, of course, is many private blah blah blah. Where is it? Yeah, most landlords don't care that I'm taking on benefits. They want an actual... Because I called up a place last week. Granted, I didn't realise it at the time that it was out of my price range, because I was given inaccurate information. And I called them up and I was like, I want to book a viewing for this place because it's lovely. And they went through the questions. They said, are you in full-time employment? I said no, because technically speaking, I'm not. And they didn't even give me a chance to say anything. They were just like, I'm sorry, you need to be in full-time employment to look at this place, take care, bye. And that was it. And I just didn't even have a chance to explain or say anything about the fact that I'm on universal credit and a good portion of the rent would be covered by them. Not as much as I thought at the time, but what you're looking for is peasants. Yikes, but kind of true. Peasants, woo, peasants unite, indeed. But yeah, I had my citizens advice meeting last Wednesday. And it would have gone a lot better if I'd gone into it with accurate information. When I first started talking about moving, my contact at the job centre said that it would be easy as punch. I would just need to register a change of address with universal credit. And they would probably cover my rent up to something like £950 per month. I don't think she deliberately misled me, but that was not accurate. That was not accurate information. Sorry, I just had to fix something there. So let me just see. They did give me some paperwork. Yeah, local housing allowance. It depends per county. And here, where my boyfriend lives, this county, it only covers up to £449.99 a month. Which would have been fine if I'd known that going into the meeting. But I didn't. Because I'd been given inaccurate information. And honestly, £449.99 isn't bad. Could be a lot worse. There are places here that I could move into, and I probably will, but even with my budget done, I can afford to do it, but it would be extremely tight, because I'd also need to pay for the removal van, my own travel down and Toby's and all that, and in order to actually get landlords to take you seriously when you're on benefits is to offer rent in advance, which is not something I can afford right now. Better than a kick in the teeth, but then you are down south so prices start going up. That's the thing that got me about the other place I was looking at, is that they've been struggling to actually rent that place out. It's been on the market for 3 weeks, which is a very long time in the estate world. And they just turned me down at the first wrongly answered question. They didn't even think, maybe there's a way we can work around this. And the thing is, I'm certainly willing to work. I'm just not always able, and that is the thing. So yeah, I will be going home end of February, back to that shitty island, and I will be working my butt off. And it'll take as long as it takes. And that leads me to the part of the stream that I'm always a bit uncomfortable with, but if you guys can help me out at any stage and in any way, I would be extremely grateful and so thankful, because this is my living, this is my work. I enjoy the hell out of it, which is what anybody should want from the work that they do, but it is my work. So yeah. I'm actually going to turn the throne one off because I'm not even home at the moment. So that's kind of pointless. I'm also not sure There's actually a few I'm gonna just delete. A few more, I mean. I don't know. But yeah, things and stuff is happening, and I'm really, really tired, and my knee's still a bit sore today. But, and I'll be honest, I do actually, well, I miss my cat a lot, that goes without saying, but I also just miss my PC. My nice setup. And the ability to stream bigger games. And that's all the time to be gassy. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah. I've got a long road ahead of me. It's gonna take time. But whatever. I just wish I wasn't in chat so much. I really don't think I need as many timers as I've got going. Oh, I've got 2 ad things. Delete one of those. Well, it's not a stream if something isn't going wrong, right? I'm tired. Shocking, I know. But yeah. I will be streaming while I'm here and probably sticking to this schedule when I go home. And before I forget, if anybody would like to join the Discord, it's there. So I've started up another one and I'm gonna stick to it. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I can never work my damn phone. Oh, that's a bit shit. I definitely set it to not expire, but that doesn't shock me. No, don't expire after 7 days. Never. Generate. Give me a second. Nothing works. Nothing ever works. There we go. Okay, should work now. I want everybody on their best behavior in my Twitch server, please. My laptop is starting to scream at me, as it often does. Yeah, no pitchforks, no drama. No confrontations. Just be good. Just be nice. It's mostly just a place where you guys can keep up to date with everything that I'm doing. Yeah, put away your pitchfork candle. Wish my laptop would stop screaming, please. It's fine. It just likes to scream sometimes. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to rack my brain for stuff and things. Stuff and things. Mm-hmm. Right. I'm very tired. And I don't like using the fixed. Yeah, they'll hail the ding. Oop. Put that on the coaster. Okay, I don't mind the reaction. I'm gonna get a lot of dings with the Discord reaction feature. Hello! Thank you so much for the 14 months. How you doing? Hope you had a good stream earlier. He's looking for a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little catch-up stream where most of the time I'm just quiet because I didn't write a list down of the things I want to talk about. So had to turn that reaction thing off. It was confusing me. Thing is, I'd like to be able to tailor it. Because there's like some things I'd like to get reaction notifications for, but other things I'd rather not. But honestly, we need all the dings we can get. We've been very starved of dings lately. We need all the dings. Somebody else ding me. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, you can if you like. No, I mean, these are false dings. Desist. Unless they're preemptive dings. Don't ding that one. They're not, I just haven't updated the count yet. I just got a notification saying that I'd got 10 10 reactions on a thing, and it was my picture of Tobes. My Toby freebie. All the pictures I'm putting in the Discord of Tobes right now are the pictures that my mum has taken and sent to me while she's looking after him while I'm here. I miss my baby. I miss my sweet fuzzy boy. Although Lord knows as soon as I get home I'm gonna be calling him annoying and telling him to shut up. They're not. Okay. Wait, I already read that. I'm really tired and I miss my cat. He's so cute. I miss his little furry feet. I miss my cat. Now my ankle hurts. Gotta turn this up a little bit. Very little bit. It's a good song. Alright, now I'm just gonna try and figure out what else was in my brain hole. We'll be pausing relatively soon to have ad break, and I am wondering if Stream Elements is actually gonna work with the timer I set up for people to know about that. There was a better way I could have said that, but never mind. Fingers crossed indeed. As while I'm here, can't stream many games because laptop probably can't handle it, and it was streaming games from my previous laptop that killed it, although granted I think that was mostly because Streamlabs is a piece of crap, piece of trash. Trying not to swear at all because honestly the people I stay with don't really like people swearing, and I swear a lot, and it's just sort of rubbed off on me, and I'd like to be at least somewhat respectable and not a foul-mouthed sailor, but that's just me. You guys swear away if you'd like, but also keep it reasonable. I'm from the north. You've no chance. It's fair. Brain function, please. Also, before I forget, go check out L. They're real cool. And go check out Boy, they're also real cool. Also check out our merch, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I'm really proud of our merch. Thank you, Emily. Jinkies. You guys, you're so foul-mouthed. How dare. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Put a penny in the swear jar. I just had the stupidest idea. I'm gonna customize my bits for when people cheer to be a swear jar. That is a dumb idea that I am currently implementing. Just updating all the variations. This is going to be really confusing to someone who's just like, I just wanted to give you bits. I haven't been rude. Oh, but how do you know? How do you know you haven't been rude? Maybe there was a secret rule. Money! I love that shit. Did it work? I didn't see it. Did it work? No, Belgium. Did it work? That's my question. Did it come up on screen? I wasn't looking. It's possible I hadn't saved it yet, so it didn't work. The bits, nope, great. Did any message come up? Or was it just not the right message? It came up in chat, but that's default. So that's a bit odd. Ooh, I have buddy. Okay, I'll do that. I got a whisper. It came up in chat, but that's default. So okay, so I gotta look. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I love just how much bloody something or other it is that I am doing here, she says helpfully. Right, you need to actually be able to see this. This is the wrong thing. Pfft, leave. This. I clicked on the wrong thing because I am extreme. I know ads. I'm waiting to see if my timer is gonna come up, and then I will. Okay.
I appreciate the support.
Why isn't it coming up? Just go. Let's try that again. Okay, my timer sucks. But you can also buy me a coffee over on Ko-fi, I guess. I don't know why this isn't working. I'm gonna have to mess about with this while we're on break. But yeah, we got an ad break coming up. It'll be 3 minutes. We'll be going on official break BRB, so you guys won't miss anything. But if you'd like to skip ad breaks entirely, you can subscribe. Any tier, it would be appreciated, and you'll get access to our emotes, and of course ad free viewing. So yeah, check that out if you would like. But we will be back shortly. I'm gonna try and fix my alert box, and I'll see you guys soon. See you. I'm gonna actually mute myself this time too.
appreciate the support.
Shush. Looking at you, Elhog man. Shush. Do a shush. Do a very gentle shush. Well, what? Was AFK for a bit, come back, and I'm subbed many things. Yeah, welcome in, Emily. Welcome back. Oh. I'm 50% of the way to completing my goal. That's nice. I know not what you mean. Yes, you do. I am never getting rid of that Castian emote. Or probably any of my Rogue One audio alerts. I love them. Still love that movie. It's a great movie. I haven't seen that movie since before season 1 of Andor came out. Because now I'm just like, well, I have to wait for season 2 and then complete the story. It would be cheating if I rewatch Rogue One now. But yeah. I'm really tired. Welcome back. I love all the puns. I love all the puns. And I guess it would be worth saying, because I'm very much a kind of a person who's just like, whatever's easiest for you. But just to clarify things. I am still Sarah Weisters. That is my online handle and my writing pseudonym when I get back to writing eventually at some point, because I will. Just not yet. Bex is my nickname and what I do generally prefer to be referred to as. I probably could have phrased that a bit better, but Bex is my preferred address. My preferred address. Whatever. And Punk Cozy is the brand. It's the brand. We are punk and we are cozy. Yes, Bex is my address. Please forward all your fan mail to Bex. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I do have like a bullet point list below stream of that kind of stuff. Thank you, Emily. So I've even got like Toby's name, Toby's nickname, which is actually the command. Toby Dobes is the most recent, and that's what my friend Kerry has nicknamed him, because she's been coming in to feed him a bit while I'm away as well. And of course Toby Fans, which has probably come up in chat a lot already, but there it is. Check out Toby Fans, because it's all my fancy ass, my really good pictures of Tobes. And yeah, because he's so handsome. He's such a handsome boy. I love my cat. I miss him and his sweet little face. Also, Tobes with a gun is probably my most favourite creation ever, because I managed to catch a picture of him just like, and then the first thing it made me think of is like, what was it, Dog with a gun? Doge with a gun? It's my friend, it's an emote of my friend Kiki, so I just sort of nicked the gun from that and just stick it in, and then I was like, easy animate, right? And I was like checking them all, and then that one happened, and I was just like, that is absolutely mental. I love it. I'm never changing it. Tobes with a gun. It's stupid, but it's the good kind of stupid. It's the best kind of stupid. Sorry, things are starting to hurt again. I'm gonna try and take another painkiller after my dinner, but sometimes my body just doesn't like swallowing pills. I mean, BF was front row seat to when I tried to take one of my turmeric tablets, and yeah, and later on I was like, why is there a yellow stain on my toe? It's because when I spat the turmeric thing out, it went down it spat it in the sink, went down the cupboard and onto the floor. I didn't notice until later. Well, I noticed the yellow stain on my sock, and I was just like, how the hell did that get there? I think it's BF suggested, was it from the turmeric? I was like, I don't understand how it got on my foot though. And then when I was by the sink later, I was like, it's not like the people I'm staying with to have to leave a stain like that on the cupboard or the floor. Oh. Whoops. It's turmeric. It stains. Luckily, not too badly where I spat. But I didn't want to spit it on their carpet. No. Or their sofa, because they have like cream and beige furniture, so the stains would stick out, especially the bright yellow ones. So, yeah. But I think with the naproxen, because that's what I take for pain, I'm gonna have to split it in half when I take it later. I would have done that before, but I didn't know I was going to spit it out. Because sometimes I'm absolutely fine taking pills, and then sometimes I'll put it in and my body will just be like, haha, nope. And I'm just like, okay, thanks. It's really annoying when it does that. And I gotta stop picking at my freaking nail beds. My nail beds are in such a sorry state. I keep picking at them and they keep bleeding and it hurts. And I did almost rip my little finger off when I got out of the shower on Sunday. Or was that Monday? Whatever, it really hurt and it's still bruised under the nail. Hi, I'm Bex. And I'm really good at unintentionally hurting myself. I'm also spitting on my own face. I should get an award for that. There's got to be some kind of achievement, like life unlock achievement, or unlock life achievement. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. For spitting on your own face. Hi. I'm a professional. Do I have tea left? The thing is, what I was supposed to do with my break at 3:30 GMT this time, the ad break that we just had, was go get another cup of tea. Professional strum, indeed. I'll be honest, I was actually really disappointed with last year's Jingle Jam. There were like 3 streams I really, like 2 streams I really liked and the rest of them were kind of, I just didn't care about. And Simon's Important Videos was absolute trash last year. It was trash. Half of them weren't funny, they were just painful, and the rest of them were just clogged with AI art, and it was disgusting. And the thing is, Jingle Cats was mostly enjoyable, but it was also proliferated with AI art, and it was gross. If they do that again next year, I'm just not gonna watch. Yeah, it was... The thing is, one of the people who contributed to Jingle Cat is an artist, and they used AI art in their Jingle Cats video, and I'm just like, why? They should know better and they should do better. AI art is gross. And then that's not even the worst thing. Moving away from Jingle Jam but sticking with AI art. One of the shops around here, I saw some calendars in there once, and they were AI art cat calendars, and I'm just like, Lord, give me strength. I often just go back to the original where they were up half the night after all the cheer. 2022 is still my favourite Jingle Jam. It was the first one I properly sat down and watched, and it had, in my opinion, some of the best moments, and it was just so fun. Like Simon's Important Videos that year had me laughing so much I was crying. It was so funny. And that was before, like, AI art was really taken off. It was really good. I loved that year. I want to go back and watch the highlights, because the highlights video for 2022 is 9 hours long, so you know it's good, because that's a good 3 hours longer than any of the other years. It was good. I loved Jingle Jam 2022. But I'll still get the bundle, collection, every year, because there's generally a lot of good games. The collection last year was also a bit disappointing because it was dramatically fewer games, and a lot of them were games that most people would already have, which, I mean, it's fine, you can like give away the Steam keys as gifts or something, but I think in a lot of ways people are hoping to keep the Steam keys. Is, like, I know it's ultimately for charity, but it was just a bit disappointing. Again, 2022. That was the year. Also, with them having fewer games in the Jingle Jam, that meant they had fewer games to actually play during Jingle Jam. And there was that whole stream last year that was just 2 Point Campus, I think. That was basically just a 3-hour advert. It just didn't feel right last year. It felt too corporate. felt too corporate. And less like friends just having fun. That was the thing that drew me to Yogscast in the first place, that it was just friends having fun. Now it's become a bit, I don't know, too much like a corporation, and don't like it. And then you have me talking about how, oops, didn't mean to close my music tab. I've not watched them in a few years at this point for that reason. Yeah, I mean, I'm not subscribed to them on YouTube anymore because I stopped watching them play TTT a while ago because they were doing it like 3 times a week, and I was just like, I don't have the time or the energy to watch this anymore. Like, it would be fine if they did it once a week, but not 2 or 3 times. I just can't keep up. And when they stopped doing GTA races and started doing Minecraft Gartic Phone, I just don't care. And what really put me off the Gartic Phone thing was actually one of their regulars, who's like a professional Minecraft player, coming in and just getting unreasonably mad at the other players who don't play Minecraft that much, making silly builds, and I'm just like, dude, it's just a fucking game, calm down. And that just wasn't fun to watch. There are some things that I still... Also, they did that murder mystery thing recently. That wasn't funny at all. I watched 10 minutes of it and it just wasn't funny. It was just kind of embarrassingly not funny. But they've done a few specials. Like, I love the Taskbox videos that they did, like their take on Taskmaster. That was really fun, but yeah, well, this is not the stream where I plan on just ripping into Yogscast. I do like Yogscast, just I think in a big way I've just sort of outgrown them as well. Like, a lot of the content I watched, a lot of the stuff just in general that I watched a couple of years ago, I just don't watch anymore. You only do it because you know what they were. This is true. I definitely didn't watch them from the beginning. It's actually a really weird thing because I started out watching TB and Jesse play Terraria. And then it was like TB and Jesse and Dodger and Krendor and just all that crowd. And then I watched Dodger a lot, still do. And it was her in 2018 playing Dead by Daylight with Achievement Hunter that got me into Achievement Hunter. And then Achievement Hunter played TTT with the Yogscast a few years after that, and that's what led into the Yogscast, and that would have been 2019, 2020. Yeah, I miss TB too. Like, sometimes you just hear about all this shit that's going on in the gaming world, and you're just like, wow, I wonder what his take on it would be. Miss that guy. Ouch. But yeah, I do think we just outgrow things sometimes. I mean, I know if I tried to go back and watch any Achievement Hunter videos now, for a myriad reasons, I would not be able to. One of which is this, it was very juvenile stuff. Like, it was fun, but it was quite juvenile. And I wouldn't say that Yogscast were a bit more mature. They're not. But they were a bit more relaxed. Rooster Teeth had the disadvantage of being bought out by Warner Brothers. And now Rooster Teeth doesn't exist anymore. It's crazy. Oh, and if you guys miss Co-optional, obviously TB isn't there anymore, but Jesse and Dodger are doing a Geekenders podcast every weekend. And that's been really nice. Just seeing them together again, doing a podcast. Highly recommend that. I used to watch loads of Yogscast on YouTube, but then I started watching Twitch, and I really don't watch much on YouTube now, other than electronic repair videos. That's fair. I follow a few things on YouTube, and I'm trying to remember what they are. I'm still subscribed to Markiplier because I think he's just fun, and sometimes I do just need fun, and he's not uploading like terrifically frequently, so it's just like every now and then there'll be a Mark video for me to just unwind to. Blue Lizard Jello I have been watching a lot. He plays a lot of Metroidvanias and a lot of Souls-likes. which I'm not good at either of them, so it was just nice to watch him play them. I love my quiet repair vids. I think I still watch more on YouTube than Twitch. I fell off Twitch in a big way last year. Yeah, and I watch Gab, Smolders, Jacksepticeye on occasion, and of course Jesse. Jesse Cox, that is. And Duger. There's a few things that I watch. Yeah, I've been trying to... Mark has matured a lot from his older stuff. I still watch him pretty regularly. I actually can't watch his early stuff, like when he first started out. Not just because like his technology wasn't very good, but because I just thought he was obnoxiously annoying in his early days. I cannot watch his early stuff. He just annoys me. Like 2015, 16 onwards, I think he's a bit better. Yeah, I've been trying to get back into watching on Twitch because I love video essays on obscure games. I used to watch those a lot, but I really don't have the attention span for them anymore. When I watch YouTube, it's very much a, I need to switch my brain off now. But yeah, I've been trying to get back onto Twitch and just hang out in people's streams more because I have missed it. And I found a lot of good streamers, most of them just in my recommendeds. So yeah, and I've made a lot of good friends through streaming, and I do want to support them as well. Like, I want to be in their streams and just be like, you got this, and all that jazz. Again, it's finding the time, the energy, and having the attention span. It's my attention. My concentration has suffered in the last year or so, for sure. But yeah. You already fought them. That's true. That's fair. No, wait. Do you ever have just canned responses and then you're just like, neither of those, that doesn't make any sense. What are you even saying? What are you even saying? No, that's my brain. It's just like, oh yes. It's like when you like have canned responses when talking to people like at a cash machine, or a cash register rather, like when you're buying something. And they like say something like, thank you for your purchase, and you just go, thanks, you too. Like that sort of thing. I find that with most conversations, actually. I'm pretty bad at talking to people. I've been getting better, but having conversations is harder than I think people realize. Having conversations with people is... it's weird. People I have learned are generally decent. It's actually crazy how in the last... honestly, probably last decade, I have fallen so far away from what normal life is actually like. So I just sort of like shut myself in and just didn't talk to people and just watched TV and had this horrible picture painted of the world where everybody was an asshole. Everyone you meet is a potential murderer or something like that. And honestly, I really needed to break out of that shell, and the last year I have, and it's been great, because what I have learned is that 99% of people are generally decent, and even if you like get on the wrong side of someone, the best solution is just to talk it out. I found that that doesn't necessarily work online, but in person I found it definitely does. I'm not saying it doesn't work online, but I've found that I don't know. Is people are weird. Exactly. I do that all the time, and now stop to watch their confused faces they reply in their own heads. Well, at least you're getting some enjoyment out of it. I'm just trying to enjoy life for what it is, and honestly, it's not. All those things are true, but also most people just want to go about their day and are generally pleasant. Yeah, that's true. It's true. The world is a scary place, but we can't hide under a rock our whole lives. We can't. We're not really living if we do that. It's been great to see you coming out of your shell more this year. Do you mean 2025 or 2024, or just the last 365 days? But yeah, streaming has honestly helped a lot with my social skills. Because even though it requires me to talk without anyone actually verbally talking back unless I'm in a voice call with someone, it's been good. And honestly, even being in Twitch chat and like text, like writing in text, has taught me better how to actually communicate with others. There's little days where I'm just like, oh, I should skirt around this instead of just saying saying what I'm actually thinking. I think that's sort of like a boundary I kind of built up where it's like I don't want to upset this person, so I won't actually say what I mean, which is it's not stupid, but it's misguided, I guess. Yeah. Can I just say I absolutely just love LL and Viggs just talking about tech videos in chat. I love that. Conversations are hard. I like it into The Sims. As long as you're filling your social media, whatever is comfortable for you works. That's a good way of putting it. It's like whatever's comfortable for you, and as long as you're not like actively hurting someone. It's like the people who like get their kicks out of just being assholes. Like, I just genuinely don't understand. I don't understand anyone who goes out of their way to hurt another person in any way. I do not comprehend it. I can sort of understand it happening out of like a miscommunication, but actually like going out of your way to hurt someone, why? Why? Honestly, what is wrong with you? Like, if you have a problem with someone, just let them go. Just let them go and just leave them be. Don't hate them, don't hurt them. Hope they heal from whatever it is that's making them like that. Fortunately, a lot of those people have been hurt themselves. Yeah. That is the main thing. I mean, me and my boyfriend have been watching 3 Stranger Things, and I hadn't actually seen season 3 before. So I skipped it because, I don't know, I'd heard it was kind of shit. But Billy in the second season he's introduced, he is an absolute asshole to his kid's stepsister basically the entire time. And at the end of the season you realise it's just his anger response because of the way his dad treats him, and it's actually just really, really sad. I just seem to end up feeling like I want to talk more but I don't know what to say. Yeah, that is a difficult one. And something else I've learned in the last year is that not something you don't have to talk. You know what I mean? Sitting in silence doesn't have to be uncomfortable. Doesn't have to be awkward. Just cycles repeating without anyone. Yeah. It was just really, really sad. Yeah, that's another thing I've found, especially with autism, is that you get that hurt people, exactly. Yeah, so it took me ages to figure that out. Was that like I would be with my boyfriend and he'd like tell me something and then I'd be like, oh, I have absolutely no idea what to say to that. I feel like I should say something to that, and now the silence is just going on and on and on, and then I'm just like, yeah, not everything has to have a response. Just listening and acknowledging can be enough. And just being with somebody. You shouldn't have to fill the silence. You shouldn't feel like you have to fill the silence. I know what you meant, Emily. Typing be hard sometimes. Some people are just pricks and it's really, really sad to see. And some people are just stupid. Like, recklessly stupid. Is that something else I've come across being here? Is that there are so many kids on bikes doing wheelies across main roads without helmets on, and I'm just like, why are they doing this? Just wear a helmet, just cycle on the pavement. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it would be nice if we could all just be nice to each other, and I think that's the crazy thing, is it's really not hard. Like, even when you're having a bad day, if you like snap at somebody, you can't just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just not having a good day. I mean, it's not great to continuously snap at people if you're having a bad day, but it happens. And you definitely shouldn't like blame yourself for it either. Like, you shouldn't hate yourself. So that's something the trap I kept falling into, is that I would like have an argument with someone and it would feel like the end of the world. It would feel like I've lost that person forever over a small argument. I've gotten better at not falling into that trap. But now it's sort of gone to the flip side where if I do fall out with somebody, even if it's very brief and very minor, I will get upset about it still. Not quite to the same degree, but then I will get upset with myself for being upset. And then it spirals. And that's the thing, is that there's no point getting mad at yourself. You've just got to take responsibility. And it's not that hard to do that. It might feel like it, but it's not. Yeah, there's no point beating yourself up for it on top of everything else. Okay, we've only got about 30 minutes left on the clock for the stream, but I do need to get another cup of tea, so I will be back very shortly. I'm right with you there, Vigs. Yep. Back soon. I've done a return. Hello, I'm back. Hello, 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 hello. We've been a lot of serious talk, so while we're on break, you're being asked to go make sure you hydrate and have a stretch break. Look after yourselves. Yes, exactly what Vig said. Thank you. Not one for New Year's resolutions normally, but this year I've been making a conscious effort to not instinctively deflect, downplay people giving me compliments. That's such an important one. Not entirely on topic, but we're just sharing thoughts here. I think that's a really good resolution because I've always found it a bit awkward taking compliments. Like, I don't know how, but I don't know why, but thank you never seems like enough. And then I always just go, like, it's really hard to take compliments sometimes. I mean, I went out last week just to check something, and I bumped into a lady wearing a bright pink coat with a dragon brooch, leopard print shirt, kind of like mine, and a bright pink beanie hat, and I was just like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. Because I compliment people on their outfits when I see them. Complete strangers, I will compliment on their outfits if I love them. And she turned and said, I am so glad you said that to me. Because apparently she's tried doing the same with other people and they've not taken it well. They don't like being complimented, which I find very strange. But then again, maybe it's just, they just don't know how to take the compliment. But she said that she was really glad that I told her and that I'd made her day. So that was really nice. But yeah, taking compliments can be a difficult one. Yeah, trying to do the same even before you can manage just cheers or I appreciate it, you're making progress, and it making them feel good too. Exactly. Leg stretch and water bottle refilled. Nice. Good. Should be confident enough to do that. People have done that for me and it's so nice. It is lovely when people do that. I love doing it because I just think they've put effort into it and it's nice to have that effort acknowledged, if you know what I mean. I mean, I've had my sister compliment my outfits and I'm just like, what are you talking about? You're better dressed than me. But she thinks that I've just, oh wait, what? Oh, I apparently requested access to a Steam playtest that I don't remember doing. that tracks. Chumany Tiny Army playtest is now available in my library. Okay, I'll be playing that at some point. Wait, and in case you missed it, all the content on my primary YouTube channel now, the one that I've been posting my shorts to, is getting exclusive content on it. I am recording videos for it, videos that, like, for games that I'm not streaming. So if you want to keep up with all that stuff, you can follow my YouTube channel. But I am also posting my stream VODs in full, premium content, on my alternate channel, both of which you can find here. So yeah, go check that out if you would, if you're interested, and you can check out the channel and just see what sort of games I'm playing, and if they're of any interest to you. I am currently, well, I say currently, I am working my way through Darkest Dungeon, but I am taking a break every 20 episodes or so because it's really, really, really good, but I also don't want to burn myself out on it, so I'm taking breaks. But I am hoping to beat that game one day, possibly in about 5 years, but I also think that's a bit too generous. But yeah, I am reclaiming the premium content meme attached to this channel because it did kind of fall by the wayside for a little bit. But no, we have the most premium of content here. The most premium and professional of content. I will say you can definitely tell you're getting more comfortable making YouTube vids. I'm loving it. I even have like a proper intro and outro now. Hashtag premium content, exactly. And I'm like sorted out my Steam library into like Steam Twitch games and YouTube games and like the different... I was sharing my screen with Viggs the other day because he was helping me set up something in OBS and he was like, oh my gosh, your Steam library is so organized. It's like, it has to be, otherwise I'm not going to know where anything is. But yeah, I'm really happy doing YouTube, and that is part of my weekly work rota as well. If I can record at least one video a day, I'm good. I've recorded no videos today because I slept because I slept in. It was ridiculous. I've never seen anything so fancy before. I needed to. I needed to do it. And I've even got like separate categories for all the Jingle Jam collections. And like Harvest and Christmas and all of that. I need it to be organized, otherwise I'm gonna go insane. I need things to be organized. I'm not quite as stringent with organization as I am in my regular life. Now I don't care how my books are organized, because it was getting to the point where my mum was afraid to touch anything in my flat just in case she put it in the wrong place. She was helping me change my bedspread one week because I struggle with that sometimes, and she was like, Sarah, can you come in here please and tell me which way up you want the sheet? I was like, what? I went in and it was just like a pattern sheet with like different, like, she was like, which way up do you want this? And I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't care. I'm not sure, I don't know why I ever did, but I really don't. Just do whatever you like. I don't care. I mismatch my bedspreads. Like, I have different pillowcases, different bedsheet, different duvet cover. So I don't care what way up the sheet goes. But yeah, I did used to be that stringent with the way I organize things. And now I'm just like, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I have a lot of folders on Steam too. It's just nice to know where everything is. It's just nice, I tell you. Like, I'm more organized on my PC. Or on my devices, I should say, because I gotta... That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday's a bit... Thursday's my day off, and that's Friday. I needed to organize this for myself, because otherwise I was gonna go a bit crazy. Because I want to be organized. I want to have like I want to be working a set number of hours each week, so the next time someone asks, are you in full-time employment, I can say yes. Because even if I'm self-employed, if I am working on my self-employment 30 hours a week, that is full-time. Of course, the next question after that would be, how much are you earning in a month? It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. However slowly it takes. But the thing is, what I really, really want is just to have enough savings to be able to be like, yes, I can pay rent up front if they need me to. Because I do understand landlords not wanting to take on people with benefits, not because they are discriminating because of disabilities, but because of the way benefits are paid. The benefits are often paid after the rent is due, so they don't have a guarantee that they're actually getting their rent at all, which I do get. So what I would really want is just to have enough in my savings, enough in my bank account, to be able to say, I can pay the first 2 months, whatever, up front, if that's what you're worried about. But that's going to take time, and that's fine. I don't mind it taking time, but I need to be able to balance my work with my physical conditions, which is going to be tough. But honestly, this is my 3rd day of testing my work rota, my 3rd day of having not great pain, or great pain, depending on your definition of great. And I'm managing. It's not the best, but I'm managing, and it's fine. I wasn't able to record a video today because I slept in, because I need to fit in my bath, and because I had counselling. I didn't have time, and that is fine. I can record a video another day. And especially since I've only got 3 videos coming out on YouTube a week now, because I was doing them every day, and that was too much. It was too much for the people watching, and it was too much for me recording. And now I've got a good 3 weeks recorded in advance, and I'm still getting opportunities. I've got a playtest, I've got a demo, I've got Deadlock to try. I got a Steam key yesterday for a really cool looking roguelike deck builder called Novus Orbis, which I am really looking forward to playing. It looks so good, and I'm going to pull up the Steam page because it looks so cool. So I am getting work opportunities, and I'm so happy about that. I can't even explain how happy I am about that. Desktop mode. Okay, I gotta do this manually. Desktop mode. No, that's the wrong thing. No, that's the wrong thing. Wrong thing. Desktop. No. What is it? Oh, window capture. There we go. Novus Orbis. It looks so good. I haven't played Deadlock yet. I think it was somebody, I can't remember who recommended it, but it is in my library and I haven't played that yet. I'm not very good at arena shooters or first person shooters anymore, but I'm gonna give it a go. But this looks so good. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more. Because it compares itself to something and something else, she says helpfully. One of which was Slay the Spire. But it's pixel art, and it just looks so good. And I love myself a CCG. I really, really do. And this one will be definitely coming out on the YubTubs in due course. And it looks so good. Yeah, so I've been playing Banners of Ruin, which is, honestly, it's got mixed reviews, but I really like it. And last time I played, which you guys won't see for like 3 weeks, but last time I played, I got really, really far with just one party member, and then at the end of it I leveled up and unlocked a bunch of meta stuff, so I was like, I'm getting good at this game, woo! At one point, my one-man band had over 100 shields. They did not carry over until the next encounter. But boy, that was fun to record. I think I recorded that yesterday, even though I was having a shitty day. I was just like, nah, I'm doing it anyway, and I did well, so I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, I never underestimate a good cup of tea. But yeah, this looks really cool. And I can't wait to play it, I think. Oh, another game that I played that was really fun. It plays very much like Supermarket Simulator with an added bat with which to hit shoplifters. I accidentally hit a random woman in the street when aiming for the shoplifter or whatever. And it's got some really funny puns. Like Castlemania and things like that. I only played the first 5 in-game days of the demo, but it's it was just really fun. It was basically Supermarket Simulator, but for nerds, with video games and controllers and keyboards and figurines. It's not on my wish list for some reason. It should be. I played the demo. I can never decide if I should put things on my wish list before I try the demo or after. I think I keep forgetting to put them on after I've played the demo because I assume they're already on my wish list because I have the demo. But yeah. I also played Dread Protocol. I'm not very good at third-person shooters. I wasn't very good at this third-person shooter. And I'm a bit dubious. Some of the voice acting sounded a bit... Oh no, I can't play Balatro. I can't do maths. I can't do it. It just doesn't make any sense to me and I don't know how to play poker. But yeah, I know about Balatro. I watched... I think it was Abe Clancy play a bunch, and I really enjoyed watching him play it because he knew what he was doing, and I think I was halfway through the episode before I realised it was 2.5 hours long. This was fun, but it definitely needed some work, but I won't go into why or how, because the recorded video, you'll just have to watch that. Haha, I'm good at marketing, yo. Not addicted, don't know what you're talking about, leave me alone. It's great. Yeah, I've heard Balatro is very, very good and very, very addictive, but I tried I guess it would be a Balatro clone. I tried a demo for a Balatro clone that was sort of like tarot based. It was essentially the same, just reskinned. And I don't know anything about card games, like proper like 52 deck cards. I just can't do it. I know how to play sevens and solitaire, and that's about it. Yeah, it wouldn't be fun to watch me play Balatro because I would just be like, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And I would lose. And I'm not good at numbers. Ironically enough, I'm good at ascending and descending numbers, which is why I was so good at Ancient Enemy. Like if it's sequential, but if it's actually adding stuff up, no, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna work. But yeah, Balatro is one of the games that looks really fun, but I would suck at it. Oh, I am very sore. I am the sore one. No, we got another ad break incoming. Woo. Blah. I'm gonna snooze it. I recommend Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers as Blackjack, which is way easier than poker, and they have the demo available still. I'm having a great time with Balatro. I'm glad. Also, welcome in, Ash. How you doing? Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. That was in the Jingle Jam. I don't think I picked it up because I was just like, I'm gonna suck at this, so I won't even try, which is also something I've been working on not doing. I'm now more at the stage where I'm like, because I've been watching someone play Alan Wake 2, and it looks really, really fun. Right now, I don't think I'd be very good at it because it's a third-person shooter. But if I stick it on my wish list, by the time I get to it, I probably would be able to do it. It's all about a build-up. Not me having 60 hours in it. I mean, as long as they're 60 fun hours, I once put 80 hours in a game that I ended up hating. So, yeah. Be wise with your time, but if you're having fun, that's wise. If you're not having fun, stop. Seriously. Don't pour yourself into a game that you're not enjoying anymore. Take it from me. But if you are, yeah, go for it. But yeah, Blackjack is just cards add up to 21. Well, I've put the demo in my library, so I'll get to it. That is an issue I have been having since reducing my YouTube schedule. Also, thank you, Relina, for the follow. Or is that fake follow from when I was just testing things? I think that's a fake follow. Yeah, that's a fake follow. I don't like that it puts the tests into my activity feed, because they're not real people. Unless, Relina, you are real, in which case I apologize. But I really wish, when I'm testing stuff on Stream Elements, it wouldn't put it in my freaking activity feed, because it's not real. It doesn't count. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Oh. I've been using this self-care app, which some of you may have heard of. Finch. We love you, Relina. We love all your ones and zeros, indeed. I've been using Finch. It's cute. Points of the sloth hanging from a tall tree. Look at that fella up there. He's barely moving. Do you think he's okay? Go to your response. Sloths are known for moving very slowly. And I heard the sloths were asleep for most of the day. He's probably taking a nap. That sounds like the life, man. I love this app. It's really good. I've actually started changing my Finch's outfit depending on the time of day. I actually have pajamas for them that I put them in at night. I really like this app. I recommend it. It's really good for... Hold on, I'll actually... Has really... I don't know if you can read any of that, but it's like... It's got a checklist. It doesn't penalize you for not doing them, but it just reminds you. Like, go for walks, take deep breaths, stuff like that. It's really good. It's been an absolute godsend the last few months. But yeah, check out Finch. Not sponsored. Yes, Finch is great. Glad you're encouraging self-care. Hell yeah. It's a really good app. A friend of mine recommended it after I had a really bad day a few months ago. And it's just really nice. It's nice taking care of a little burb and putting them in outfits, and I'll actually show you the... So I'm really happy with the way I got the room. That's the little home that I set up for them. I'm really happy with the way it's come out. It's just a really nice thing to do. I got a disco ball. I actually want a disco ball. I saw somewhere. I went to a shop here, and there was a disco ball on the shelf, and I was like, I really, 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 really want that, but then I'd have to carry it home. I don't remember which shop it was. I'm seeing a lot of things here that I'm just like, I really, really want that, but I don't live here, so I'm gonna have to carry it home, and I don't want to. Oh, jeez, it really wants me to do this ad break. I think I've only got one more snooze left in it, but we'll be finishing up relatively soon. I'm supposed to stop at 4:30, but we might do. Use it as motivation. One day you'll live there and you can own that disco ball and you shall dance. Hell yeah. I actually love dancing. This isn't something I'm going to do here because I don't have a good enough microphone, but I want to do another music stream. One of my a cappella music streams. And by one of them, I mean the second one, which we only done one once, and it was last February, and I deleted it afterwards. Mostly because of copyright stuff, but also because of other stuff. But I want to do another music stream. I want to do more music streams, just in general, and I want to do some themed ones, and honestly, I kind of want to do a Mamma Mia one, where I just cherry pick all my favourite songs from the Mamma Mia films and just sing those. I really want to do that. Because I love singing. I'm still not especially great at it, but I want to do it. I want to sing. I want to sing. I also want to do art streams. I can do art streams here, but I still really want to get a tablet. I do have a tablet, but I don't know if I can plug it into my laptop and actually use it as a drawing tablet. But I haven't tested that yet. I plan to test that at some point. Who cares? If you love it, do it. Be free! Yeah, that was essentially all the responses I got when I did it last February. And then I never did it again. But I will do it again. At some point. I have been systematically making a list of just random songs I want to sing on stream. And I do think I actually have it here because OneDrive is really annoying, but it's also really useful in some ways. Yeah, I got my music stream notepad thing right here. Not actually that many songs on it, but some of the songs probably won't work a cappella, but whatever. Sorry, just checking something. I'm just thinking. Very slowly thinking. Okay, before I forget, while I'm still down here, the streams will probably only last a couple hours or so, but when I go home, they're probably gonna last longer. They'll probably go in, past my dinner time and into the evening, if I'm able to. Because, well, here I'm sort of working around people. Back home I'll just be me, and I will just want to stream for longer. So that'll be a thing. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying not to forget anything. But even if I do forget something, there'll always be another time to talk about it. Want to do music streams? Want to do art streams? I'll be able to play hidden object games here, so I figure they're not going to be that CPU intensive. Also, is my closed caption thing working? I set that up recently, but I don't know how to actually test if it's working. Can I actually just go to my own page? Is it working? I don't think it's working. No, I didn't think so. It keeps reminding me at the start to turn it on, but it's already defaulted to being on. Available and ready to turn on, okay. Yeah, I didn't. It says it's on. I don't understand. I might have to talk to somebody about that. Because I've got the overlay thing. It's there. That's my dating profile? What? What's your dating profile? Also, are ads happening now? Available and ready to be turned on. That's really silly. That's really silly. I love it. Ow. That was weird. It's like I had one of those subdermal pimples or something. It really hurt when I just leaned on my chin. Weird. Very weird. Okay. Gonna look to wrap up now. Are my ads running? Is there a way for me to be able to tell if my ads are running? I don't know. There should be. I should know this. I might actually change that a little bit. Hold on. I'm gonna separate the follower and the sub raid thing. Right, here we go. Right, okay. Yeah, thank you everybody so much for being here. Oh, that's not right. There. And thank you everybody. Well, that's interesting that that didn't work. Yeah, thank you everybody so much for being here. I'm just going to interrupt myself ad infinitum until I actually do something or other. Follower. Well, that should be working, but it ain't for some reason. I think it's because it's a new command, the follower raid one. Hey, Techie. No, thank you for being here. No, thank you. Oh, deflecting compliments again. Huh. Oh, it does work. Okay, whatever. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for being here. I appreciate every single... No, thank you! Peace. Alright. Thank you, Whalehogman, so much for the gifted subs and for the 5 biddies. And LL for the resub. I appreciate you all so much. Do I have a no you one as well? I do. Brilliant. And I will see you guys on Friday afternoon at 2:30 p.m. GMT for probably some more crappy browser games, or maybe a hidden object game or something. Something fun. I'm glad we did this. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad I didn't just sit on my laurels and think, I can't stream here. I'm glad I gave it a try. I'm so happy you guys are all here. It means the absolute world to me. Who are we gonna raid now? That's the question. Wait, I think I have my eye on somebody. I did. Cat Strike is back. She is doing some crafting. There she is. And some art stuff, and she'll be playing Pokemon Diamond in a bit. And it's been a while since she last streamed, I believe, so yeah. And we're coming up for another ad break, so it's time to go. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Much love and all that jazz, and I will see you again very, very soon. And I forgot to do my outro last time, not doing that again. So long. No, that's not it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. So long. And thanks for all the foosh. Bye. Okay, bye.